What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Hope you're having a good week. Today we're gonna be participating in a little thing Ken's been doing. I know he has like Matty Mondays, but he also does something called First Line Fridays. So might as well hop in on it. We'll be going with Fallout. This is obviously by First Line Shave. You could tell by that logo. It's like a triangle logo. Most of their soaps have that logo, and I'm late to the party here. A lot of people have used it, but for those who haven't, this is the artwork. It looks pretty cool. It reminds me of the video game. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. Look it up. There's a game called Fallout. I think it's by a company called Bethesda. I've played it. It's a fun game. It's been a couple years, but it's pretty fun. But yeah, you can see like these little nukes. The game kind of takes place for like it's like after a nuclear bomb and everyone's just trying to survive. So I like the theme. It's really cool. I'm a big fan of the label. Disclaimer, this is the 2.0 base. I've tried the 3.0 and I was pretty impressed. But yeah, so fantastic scent. I don't know how CDB cannot like this, man. The patchouli just hits you in the face and it's just like, it's cologne. Well, it's a cologne dupe, so I guess that's what makes it cologne. It doesn't smell so cologne to me. Maybe a little bit, the splash more so. But yeah, we'll get into the shave. No prep today. I want to see how this base kind of does, just out of my pure curiosity. We're already loaded today. We're going back to the Declaration B3. And let's get right into it. Oh man, I love this brush. Man, this might dethrone the B9 as my second favorite. Right now, the B7 is my favorite. It's the perfect balance, but this feels real nice. Anyways, let me add some water. Yeah, so I believe the scent it's inspired by is called YSL Tuxedo. Yeah, it is kind of dark, but it's not so dark. It's not like dark fall or something like really dark, but yeah, it's nice. It is cologne and masculine, I'd say. Yeah, so the top notes are violet leaf accord, bergamot oil, coriander seed oil. The middle notes are rose oil, lily of the valley accord, black pepper, ambergris, patchouli heart, and vanilla bourbon. And I'd say I get the bottom notes the most. I get the patchouli and the vanilla bourbon, and I think that's what makes me like it so much. Yeah, it's nice. I'm not really sure what Lily of the Valley smells like, so I don't think I've ever had that in a soap. Maybe like an APR soap or something. Something that interesting. But yeah, I get a little bergamot. Maybe the violet, not sure. Like there's little florals in there, I can tell you that. I definitely get some florals, but I can't pick out specific florals. Maybe that's why Chris hates it. Because I know he's not a fan of florals in general, and I'm very picky with florals. You guys gave me a couple of interesting recommendations I gotta check out. But yeah, tomorrow's Halloween. I got an interesting shave planned. Well, nothing interesting really, just choosing the soap. There's a soap I want to use, and there's a soap that I have to use, if that makes sense. Like there's a soap that I like the scent more, that's Halloween-ish themed. This could take the water, it seems. I wish I could compare the ingredients. Beef tallow, goat's milk, xanthan gum, jojoba. I have to see what's the difference between 2.0 and 3.0. But I like it. The coconut oil is low on the list. I could do without it. I don't really need a cleanser, you know. All right, we should be good. This definitely needs more water. All right, let's go. But yeah, I'm enjoying this scent a lot. I'm a big fan of, I'm not a huge, like, you know, I've only tried one other soap from First Line Shave, but I'm enjoying their stuff so far. And Ken kind of introduced me to this scent, so I am enjoying it. Yeah, it's pretty slick. Oh yeah, for the razor, forgot to mention, I saw my buddy using this razor today, and it just happens to be my goat. So I was like, I gotta use it. We're going with the Paradigm single edge. I threw a fresh super in here. I've been testing out the Kai's. I think I'm like 5 shaves in with that blade, but I just don't like that. I only like the supers for so far, like with this razor. It's got the added gives you the added blade exposure because it's a wider blade. The feather supers are really good. Not as smooth, but gives me that blade feel I'm looking for. And a little bit, they're a little rough on the first shave too. Let's check out the residual. Not too great, but I did load heavy and it's underhydrated, so let's see more on the second pass. Not really too concerned about the base. I was really happy with 3.0. So any faults that the 2.0 base might have is definitely fixed in the 3.0. I'd say that performed very well. I mean, I underloaded it that time, and I have to revisit it for sure. We don't have a ton of growth. We're working on like 24 hours. So, yeah, but trying this makes you want to look into maybe getting the EDT. I don't know. I have a couple others on my list. A couple of Chatillon Luxe EDTs that are on my list. And I already have the Zahara. What else? The Herod by Parfums de Marly. So those kind of, oh, and the Atomic Pumpkin EDT that is on my freaking list. When you get enough soaps, it's like, when you get so many soaps, you don't feel like you don't have the funds for getting the EDTs, so it's like, damn. But awesome. Yeah, so residual sickness is not too good, but I did underhydrate this so far. I just wanted to get on with the shave. But yeah, that's pretty much the first pass. We are cut free. I think I'm about to put out another video, probably right after this, if I'm not too tired, about how I cure my soaps. It's not rocket science, but one of my viewers asked me to. He didn't know about it, so I will probably upload that shortly. We got tons of lather in the brush here. Yeah, I think why I appreciate this brush so much is because it's very scrubby without being scritchy. Speaking of scritchy, I just acquired a boar. It was like a $20 cheap boar, but boars are cheap in general, so that really doesn't matter. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so I'm in the process of trying to break it in before I feature it on the channel because I want to give it the best shot it has before I rip it to shreds. No, just kidding. Nah, so far what I could say about the board is it feels weird. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll save it for the video. Yeah, because other people tend to love it, so it piqued my interest a bit. So I was like, yeah, let me check this out. All right, awesome. I'm just gonna paint the water in at this point. The scent strength I'd say is about like a 5 or 6 out of 10. Pretty good scent strength. Yeah, it's actually very good. Maybe even, yeah, 5 or 6. I wouldn't say 7. The only thing I think might be 7 is like, or more, is Ariana and Evans. The scent strength on A&E soaps are very strong. So if you're into like heavily scented soaps, that's the one for you probably. I'd say ones on the weaker end of the spectrum might come to mind might be soaps like Razor Rock or Zingari Man, but Zingari kind of depends on the scent. Yeah, I'd say that's more of like a 4 out of 10, whereas like Razor Rock would be like a 2 or 3. Yeah. Sounds about right. Your BBS. Immediately though, I could tell you, I definitely noticed a difference between FL Fallout first line shading, 2.0 and the 3.0 base. The 2 works fine for many. It's working fine for me right now. So, but what I can say is the artisan definitely made an improvement over the second version of the base. It's much better than, I don't know what he changed, but to me, it had better residual slickness. It was a little bit less drying in my very limited experience with the soap. If you guys have not tried a single edge razor, I highly recommend that you do. Really awesome ones that come to mind. Ooh, we got a little blood from God knows where. Really cool ones that come to mind are Blackland Vector. Awesome razor. Another one that's really popular, that's really nice, the Razor Rock Hawk V3. I found it much better than the V2. The V2 is like very aggressive. Many people have the V2, but the V3 was much better in my opinion. It was what was I gonna say? Yeah, the head is smaller and it's just a lot less aggressive for no reason. Like you got the same efficiency as the V2, but way too much blade fuel. But yeah, Joe corrected that. So yeah, I highly recommend you try it. There's a couple others roaming out there, but it's like a different experience. It's kind of bridges the gap between like the feeling of a straight razor and a DE. Kind of bridges those worlds together because it has a safety bar, but it's a thicker blade. The only single edge I want to try, I've tried the Supply single edge. Those are the injectors. I sold that razor. But it was nice. It was all right. Yeah, it was nice. I wasn't crazy about the design, but the shaved pretty good. I really want Blackland to make one, Blackland razors, because he's made the gem. He's made the single edge. He's made the DEs. And he's killed it in like every category. Oh yeah, he has made the gem. Yeah, the saber. I have to try that razor, maybe in a few months. Whew. We're almost at BBS, guys. I know Max Shaves really enjoys his these blades, the supers, but he seems to like the pro lines now. All right, we're pretty much done. right, so I'm gonna rinse off real quick, clean the brush, and meet you guys for the post shave. All right, guys, we're back for the post shave. We had a great shave. Little drying, but like I said, not a problem with the FLS 3.0. Great scent. Yeah, provide plenty of lather. But yeah, so when I end it with the Fallout aftershave splash, this is a great splash. I like the cool colored bottle. Very cool. Yeah, so let's get into it. I'm gonna apply some Mysterium Serum from PAA for good measure because I absolutely love that stuff. Added too much, but it's all good. I'll rub it in. Yeah, oh man, the scent is great. This is something I get the vanilla bourbon from, the patchouli, and just a floral, but the floral's kind of like in the background for me. The vanilla bourbon and patchouli take the front majority of the scent, and that's why I like it so much. When it's too floral, I don't like it unless it's rose. Rose is like the only thing I don't mind too much floral of. Sorry, I just got a lot. I'm trying to rub it in. All right, yeah, fantastic stuff. Yes, this is Fallout. Pretty good scent. Do I like this more than Del Mar Boulevard? It's close. Maybe I do. The scent, both very good, but I do really enjoy Del Mar. That's my other FLS. But yeah, we used Paradigm, this, and that's it, guys. That's it for the shave. Catch you guys in the next one.